Alright, there's a material that's really fun to use, and it's a really good option for anything plastic or ceramic, and it gives it a little gloss, and so I'm going to show how to do that. I have a bowl here with my setup, my ground plane, and my emission shader right here, but I'm going to focus on this bowl right here. I'm going to change the material. So it's a dark red, just the color I chose. Sometimes with this glossy material it looks a little better, at least it displays better with a darker color. So I'm going to use a darker color, but it works with any color. So I've got a red. Now what I need to do, this is just a regular diffuse color, and so it's not really, there's no shine on it. It's diffusing all the light, and so there's no reflection, which looks nice. If I render this, with good lighting, it looks good. But if I wanted to improve it or change, make it look plastic bowl, like a plastic bowl or ceramic bowl, then I would do, instead of a diffuse shader, I'm going to get a mix shader and have two different shaders. I'm going to have a diffuse with the color and then a glossy shader on top of it. So I'm going to get rid of this. However, if I really like this color and I want to keep it, I'm going to go into the color menu. I'm going to go to the hex color and just copy this with a Control-C to copy it. That's just if I want that color in the other one, because as soon as I delete this, it's going to get rid of the color. So I'm going to click remove. Actually, I'm just going to switch it to a mix shader. So I click right here on diffuse, go to mix shader, and now see there's two shaders. On the first one, I'm going to put just the regular diffuse, and that's where I'm going to put the color. So on the hex, I'm just going to Control-V to paste it, the color that I copied previously. It's that red. And on the other shader, the second one down here, I'm going to just put glossy. Now at first it looks kind of funny for two reasons. For one, it's rough, so there's a little bit of roughness to it, so I'm going to take that down to 0, and now it's shiny. But also, this right here is how much of each shader it's showing, and right now it's 50-50. So it's showing each of them the same amount. And so I'm going to take it down. I want most of the diffuse shader to show up. So I'm going to take it down to about 0.14, somewhere around there. And now it looks nice. This is the preview right here. If you don't see that, it's just open up that preview menu. And now there's a lot of things we can play with here, but usually I just bring the color of the gloss down a little bit, because as it reflects, it doesn't usually get full brightness on the reflection. Okay, let me re-render this, F12. And now with my emission plane that's providing light, it reflects off the bowl, and also it reflects off this ground plane. It's a little lighter underneath the bowl, and so it gets some of that reflection. It looks ceramic or plastic. I can mess with these a little more and kind of make it look how I want, but that looks really nice. So that's a different material. The mix shader takes a little bit more work, but it's worth it because it looks awesome. So that's one way you can improve your bowl.